Hey guys, what's up? Levi Apparel here, alright? So, listen, listen, we got some stuff happening. Big. I'm throwing videos left and right because you guys want them, you got them. I do a lot of the part 2s and part 3s. So, this is another part 2. I'm only going to do a part 2 with this one. You saw how I did the Patrick design, alright? But this one is something else, right? So I did a mock-up for a young lady, and basically she's starting her own company, this and that, and I gave her a shout out. Um, so please like and subscribe. This is Levi Apparel. All right, thank you. All right, take that time to hit that like button and hit that subscribe button. I appreciate it. All right, cool. So anyways, right here I got two. All right, yellow shirts. As you saw with the what do you call it? The mock-up I did. I got the shirt prepped and everything. I used Corel Draw to do that. So in case you're wondering which software I use Corel Draw. All right. So stay tuned. I'm gonna get the shirt ready, heat press it, and all that. Get the vinyl, get everything prepped. All right. Hey guys, what's going on? This is Levi Apparel. Please take the time to like and subscribe. I appreciate it. All right. Cool. So the reason why I'm throwing this video today is to let you guys know you don't need all these machines right here. Right? Where is it? Right there. Right? So we got here the screen printing machine, right? The one that's turning. We got to the side the heat press machine, that's that black one right there. And this is it's got, oh my god, clothes stored and stuff like that, from black to white to various different colors. This is my HP printer, my laptop, my Canon, all right, embroidery machine, sublimation machine, and another sublimation machine. This printer right now is having a little issues, so I kind of took it off production. I even have this one I made myself. This is my self-made screen printing machine. All right, so this was my first machine I made myself. So I say all that. Alright, so I say all that to let you know, oh, also I forgot my vinyl cutter, the MH series. Alright, so I say all that to let you know that as you're getting started, all these machines, you can write them off taxes. Check out my video. I explain to you how to do that, but I'll give you a little bit synapse about like basically how you do that. Again, take the time to like, subscribe. This is Levite Apparel. All right, cool. Thank you. So when you get started with business, you need to have a foundation. Get yourself focused and to understand how to get your business started. All right. I'm gonna pause the video real quick, and then I'm gonna explain details on everything you need. All right. Alright guys, so we're going to talk about structure, alright? So, when you have a business, you want to make sure you have a good structure. The reason why is because with good structure comes a good foundation. So, a good foundation is, even though everybody says when you start a business, you just get your feet wet and just go straight forward, you want to do that, right? Get your EIN number, number one. That's an excellent structure, because that means that you're trying to be legitimate. EIN number is employee identification number. All right, so you want to get that set up. All right, afterwards you want to make sure you figure out what your niche is, basically your audience. the more you know who your audience is, the better you are, and the more successful you're going to be in your business. All right. Next, you have to understand what equipment you're going to need. If you don't have the equipment right away, you need to figure out how to outsource the work. Meaning, when I first started, I didn't have all my equipment. So what I did was I used right there, I believe it was Printful. So I used Printful, and the reason why I used Printful was because they had everything together, and all I had to do was basically create the design, send it to them, fix it on the shirt how I want it, and then they just mail it to whoever I put in the address for. All right. So you want to get structure set up. You want to get all that stuff fixed. All right. Next, you want to establish your foundation. Right. The foundation is basically what your business is about. All right. So you want to figure out what are you going to focus in your business. Some people, even though they have screen printing company, they provide sublimation, embroidery, lots of different things, and the basically apparel and sign business. You never want to limit yourself to one thing. However, you want to make sure you have an establishment of machines or connections of different companies or different people that make different things, so that way you're not limited towards anything. All right. So understand your niche, understand how to structure your company, understand how to build yourself, and understand how to create connections. All right. Okay, cool. All right. Now, I always talk about this, and I'm always going to talk about this. If you want to succeed in business, you need donation, donation, donation. All right. A lot of people don't understand when you do taxes, and also when you are basically making profit. The government's gonna want some money out of you. So the more you can give, the less they take from you, because you alleviate them the pain of having to help out nonprofits by giving them grants and all that stuff. And nonprofits, especially in your community, that's there to help you and your community. The more you can help them, the better. All right. And also, it helps you because the more you can help nonprofit, the more somebody, let's say from that nonprofit, will come and try to order from you for either a separate order or for their friends and family or whoever. All right. So that's you building clientele also. Right. That's part of structure. Next up, you have equipment. Right. That's part of structure. So if you don't have all the equipment, it's okay. When you start out your first year, the main focus your EIN number, right? After that, you want to figure out how you're going to get the products to the customer. And then after you figure out how to get the products to the customer, you want to figure out, okay, if you are outsourcing it, how to bring it back home so you can make more money off of it. So, for example, when I first started off, I was using Printful, and somebody had ordered a bunch of shirts. They were all white tees and one single logo. So that cost me I think it was close to $8 to make, and I sold it for I don't know, somewhere around between 15 and 20. So I made profit, but had I had a vinyl cutter, I could have just done straight vinyl. For one color, you could just use vinyl and then just throw it on the shirt, heat press it, and you're done. So what I realized is I could do this myself. So since I already knew how to design the logo, then what I did was I bought a heat press machine and a vinyl cutter. That was the first thing I got. After I was able to make a few shirts, single color vinyls, dib and dab into two color vinyls, next step was figuring out how to do more multicolor, because if I was able to bring home all that $15 to $20, right, then surely I can bring home the multicolor shirts. So my multicolor shirt was also going to Printful because I didn't have an 8-head screen printing machine or 4-head 4-station press, right? So what I did then was I realized, okay, I made a little bit of money, and whenever you purchase equipment, try not to purchase everything all at once. And if you do, it's okay, but realize, well, I think I got like close to 2,000 this year for equipment. But anyways, when it comes to equipment, what you want to do, I didn't get 2,000, but you know, it was probably a little bit lower than 1,000, but they give you up to 2,000 something. Some places may be higher or less depending on your tax situation. But what they do is the equipment that you purchase, right? Say if you're doing a lease to own, you can purchase the equipment, and then let's say you purchase it in November. If you pay, let's say, up to $1,000 in by January, no, by December, you can take that $1,000 back from taxes and then repay it again. So that's one payment that you won't have to worry about. I mean, two payments you won't have to worry about, right? That's if it's 5,000 November, 5,000. I mean, 500 November, 500 October, December. So I mean, I'm just using just random numbers, right? But either way, you get money back. So you have to realize that when you have a business, all the equipment you purchase, you can get the money back in taxes, all right? So if you need something and you can hold out and not get another equipment that year, what you do is you purchase the equipment. I try to purchase around between November and December. The only time I purchase early is during tax season. The money I get for taxes for the business, I reintroduce it to the business, i.e. I purchase bigger machines. So then, like, I'm about to purchase a machine. Let's say if it's worth $1,000, I'm getting back that $1,000 in taxes, and I can purchase another machine by adding more money and then getting, you know, even better equipment and getting bigger as a company. All right, so you want to focus on equipment, start small and then grow big. All right. Okay, cool. So this has been Levi Apparel. Please like and subscribe. More tips and tricks for you. Just stay tuned and subscribe if you haven't already. Like the video to help me grow. Show YouTube that, you know, my platform is actually moving forward and people like it. All right, cool. So again, this is Levi Apparel. Please like and subscribe.